Hi, welcome to this Mother's Day tutorial for a very simple but really elegant table centrepiece or gift for your mum. We're going to start with a cake board and we're going to cover it with an Anagram Satin Luxe Aqua standard round foil. What we're actually going to do, we're going to split the foil in half so you can get two designs out of the one balloon. I'm just going to very simply just cut along the tail and discard it, and then split along the seams. One can go to the side for another display, and we're going to use this piece to cover the cake board. To cover the board, I've got some balloon bond, any double-sided tape or quick drying glue will work. For this one, I'm just going to take one length and I'm going to cut it down the middle because we don't need the full width of the tape. And then just cut it into some smaller sections and place the tape at various intervals equally around the board. So now I've got all the pieces of tape on, peeled them all off, and now we can go to getting the piece of foil attached to cover the silver. You could of course leave it silver if your design is a silver balloon floating, but I want it to tie in with everything. So into the middle of the balloon, and as I work around, I'm going to pull the foil nice and tight into the sticky tape. So you want to pull and try and go with as little creases around as possible. And now just make sure it's nicely fixed on. We can flatten out this side a little bit if needed. It's a nice tight finish. And to finish it off, we can just lose the frill around the edge. And to eliminate more waste as well, you could cut all these up using the bits of confetti for confetti fill balloons. So our base is now ready, and we need to now get it prepared to float the balloon from it. Okay, I'm now going to make an attachment point for the bottom of the design so that we can fly the helium foil off it. I've just got a piece of stretchy balloon tape, about 1.5 inches, and a clear 260. I'm just going to squeeze the air out, tie it in a knot, and up to you where your placement is. You could go right in the middle. I'm just going to go slightly off centre and lay my 260 down, and then remove the backing of the stretchy tape and stick onto the board. So we want to give it try and generate a bit of heat into there so it will adhere to the foil. Now we're just going to make a tiny little cluster of 5-inch balloons just to go in the middle. In fact, it's 4 balloons. We're going to split one in half to create 5. So the first one, I'm just going to go nice and small, and again a little bit bigger in this one. You'll notice that I'm taking the tip of the pump right to the top of the balloon so it stretches the latex fully and gets the most amount of colour out of it. So we want to pull the necks in really nice and tight, and the knots, and then we want to trim the excess. Very simple duplet. I'm then going to make another, just a single a little bit smaller than those. Tie it off, but leave the neck on this one. And to finish, I'm going to take this one large, bring it down, a little bit bigger than a golf ball, tie it, and split it by pinching the knot at the bottom with my thumb and locking in place. That's now going to twist into this little cluster. And the single balloon, I'm just going to tie this in, use the neck just to wrap around, and like we did before, we're going to lose the excess, like so. So we've just got a really nice simple little cluster of 5. I'm going to position it where I want it on the board. So I'm going to go with my larger balloon to the outside. I'm just going to take the 260, lock it in place, pull the 260 out and trim so we have a nice short piece, and then the final one, just pull a little bit tighter, again pull it out, trim it off, then the excess will ping inside. Okay, I'm happy with the position of that. I'm now going to take my foil, and rather than using just standard curling ribbon, I've taken the balloon fun strings, which have got these funky little butterflies all up and down them. I have trimmed it down short, a little bit shorter, because I want the design to be quite low. And very simply, I'm just going to take the excess piece of wire, and wrap it into the cluster several times to lock it in place. Now to finish this, you could send it out as it is. I just want a nice little piece to go across the neck. I'm going to make another split cluster. This time I'm going to split it into 3 smaller bubbles. So I'm going to take the balloon nice and large to stretch it. Give it a little second just to stretch the latex. Take it right down to smaller than we were earlier. So it's very, very soft and pliable. Get the knot. So I'm now going to take a small bubble to one side, and then with the larger bubble on top, I'm going to split that one again. So we've now got 3 nice little bubbles that we can use to lock and hide the neck. Let's find the widest section that can be tied in. That one, and then just lock those in place a bit more, and the neck, and just trim to lose that piece. So we've now got a nice little bit just to hide it. It's got no extra weight on it really, because we're only using 1 balloon. And then just to complete the design, we've just found these little butterflies, just found them online, little sticky backs. And if we can get the sticker off, which that one doesn't want to do, oh, there it is. I'm just going to place a couple onto the balloons at the bottom. And this one. Maybe we'll have this one off the side. And another one just on there. There we have it. Very simple, very sellable Mother's Day design. Happy Mother's Day to all the mums out there.